Now, my
at the beginning.
children, just a minute. I think it's time that I talk to Maria and not about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave, come here, my child. Maria, sit down. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you'd been so kind in giving me permission to leave the Abbey.
Maria, it wasn't about you being
Oh,
late.
I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think you had lost your way. And to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It's that mountain that brought me to you. When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain, singing in the dark, all the way. And that brings me to another transgression. I was singing yesterday. I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
It's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me, but too late, after I started singing.
And the day that you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice,
Mother, it's that kind of song.
when I came to the window and you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, it's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles in long woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodle, wild geese that fly and move on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright-colored pebbles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, brown geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dawn bites,
When the bee stings,
when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Top of our voices.
you were right. It is that kind of a song.
Oh, and it always makes me feel better to sing it. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey walls, you weren't prepared to live the way you do, were you?
No. But I pray and I try.
Maria, what's the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it's hard to accept?
Even then,
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the robing room?
why no, Mother, I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta said that when we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave her? Oh, no, Reverend Mother, please no.
For a while only.
Oh, please don't make me leave. Reverend Mother, this is my life. This is what I want.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you'll return to us, knowing what we expect and that we do expect.
I know what you expect, and I'll do it.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. You like children and you're very good. They need a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp is expecting you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
Maria, you're not being sent to his battleship. Bless you, my daughter.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favorite things.
I've been given permission to sing.
Yes, sir. I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Today, sir, we're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Naumburg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. That telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall return in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just 2. Herr Detweiler
Ah, Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
Isn't that an absent-minded boy to know telegrams?
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never whistled for us when his wife was alive.
Oh, he'd be captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
Well, in the Imperial Navy, the boatswain always whistled for us.
I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Oh, too bad. You could have made a fortune.